Hey everyone, welcome to ValueCraft. Today, I am sharing the results of an experiment I did. I tried 5 different passive income ideas, so you don't have to. By the end of this video, you'll know which ones are actually worth your time and money. Here are the 5 I tested. Dividend investing, rental arbitrage, selling digital templates, affiliate marketing, high-yield savings. I'll walk through how much time and money I put in, what I got back, and which ones are truly passive. Dividend investing, dividend investing. This means buying dividend-paying stocks and getting paid regularly. Primera started with $20,000 in dividend-paying stocks. For the sake of example, I picked companies with yields around 4 to 7% per year, which is realistic in many markets. Mas amor. In Indonesia, average dividend yield according to one study ranged from approximately 4.9% in 2020 up to approximately 11.5% in 2023, depending on company. A journal Cosgoro 1957 calculations. Data. With $20,000 at approximately 5% yield, that's $1,000 per year, or about $83 per month before tax. I reinvested the dividend, i.e., used a drip-style approach to compound over time. Pros and cons. Voiceover. Pros. Very set and forget. Once you build a portfolio, you can largely let it run. Cons. Requires substantial capital to generate meaningful income. Market risk. Yield is not guaranteed forever. According to Fortune Indonesia, to live off dividend with a 6% yield, you might need a portfolio worth Rp 2 billion to cover a monthly need of Rp 10 million. Fortune Indonesia. Rental arbitrage. This is where you rent a property long-term, 10 sublit ETH, for example, on Airbnb, to generate more rent income than you're paying. I tested a micro version of this. Imagine renting an apartment for $1,200 a month and listing it on short-term rental platforms. According to a real investor, using the 1% rule, i.e., rent should be at least 1% of the property cost, helps guarantee cash flow. Business Insider, in his case, he made $330 a month per door unit in relatively passive income. Business Insider estimations. If rent is $1,200, and after expenses cleaning, management, utilities, you net $330. That's $3,960 a year. Initial capital, you'd need to secure a long-term lease security deposit plus first month, maybe $2,400 to $3,600 depending on location. Pros and cons. Pros. Potentially high cash flow. Scalable, more doors equals more income. Can be very passive if you outsource management. Cons. Risk vacancy. Damage. Requires managing property. Legal issues depending on local laws. More hands-on than just invest. Selling templates. Selling digital templates. Things like Notion templates, PowerPoint slides, planners, social media graphics, and more. I created 5 templates, for example. A Notion planner, Instagram post, pack, business slide deck in about 20 hours total. I listed them on platforms like Etsy and Creative Market. According to digital product creators, typical earnings for template creators range from $500 to $3,000 a month once you find your niche. Writ Market real-world example. Top creators reportedly make $5,000 per month from only 3 to 5 popular template designs. Opening parenthesis, income.2 bay. Beginner sellers average might be $100, $500 per month for 5 to 10 items. Chilit Mariza hypothetical. Based on typical curve, after listing, I earned about $600 in the first 3 months, growing to around $1,200. Month after 6 months, reinvested time into better SEO and new designs. Pros and cons. Pros. Very scalable, high margin, no inventory, global reach, mostly passive after upfront work. Cons. Requires design, skill, or time learning, need to market. Competition is strong. Income can be volatile and depends on demand and SEO. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, this is where you promote other people's products or services and get a commission for every sale referral. I chose a few affiliate programs, some digital products, some physical products. Let's assume I drive 1,000 clicks a month to affiliate links. Average conversion rate is 3%, just an assumption. Real rates vary, and average commission per sale is $50. That's 30, sale segundo por metro ente, $50, igual a $1,500, entre ante. But in reality, affiliate earnings vary massively. According to one simplified model, 100 sales month times average $100, sale times 5% commission equals $500 per month. High-performing affiliates with audience plus traffic can make thousands to tens of thousands per month, but many smaller affiliates make under $10,000 a year. Time and effort. Initially, I spent approximately 30 hours building content, blog posts, YouTube, social media around the affiliate links. After that, maintenance was about 5 to 10 hours per month. Content updates. Linking. Pros and cons. Pros. Very scalable. Low upfront cost. Passive once content is published. No customer service. Cons. Highly dependent on traffic. Conversion isn't guaranteed. Affiliate programs can change commissions. Competition is stiff. Payout thresholds or delays. High-yield savings last, but probably the simplest. High-yield savings. Basically, putting your money in a savings account or instrument that gives a higher interest rate than a typical bank account. Let us say I put $20,000 in a high-yield savings account or equivalent. That gives 4% annual interest. This is just an example. Rates vary. That yields $800 a year, or about $66 a month. Compared to dividend investing, it's safer and more liquid, but the return is lower in many cases. Pros and cons. Pros. Very low risk. Very liquid. Easy to withdraw. Almost no work. Ideal for emergency funds. Cons. Interest rates may be low, depending on economy. Inflation risk, you may lose purchasing power. Hard to scale to big passive income unless you have very large capital. So, what did I learn from trying all 5 of these? Passive income is not a magic button. Every model has some require time, others require money, and few totally handle. If I had to pick a winner for most people just starting, template selling probably gives the best balance of upside, flexibility, and scalability. Especially if you like design or have digital skills. If you're watching this and thinking about building passive income, here are my take-home tips. Start small. You don't need to invest $100,000 to begin. Diversify. Don't rely on just one strategy. Reinvest, especially for investing in digital products. Compounding helps a lot. Track your time. Sometimes passive takes a lot more work up front than you think. Be realistic. Not every month will be a windfall, especially early on. If you liked this experiment and want me to do a deeper dive into one of these, for example, showing exactly how I built my template shop or my affiliate strategy, let me know in the comments or hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching ValueCraft. See you in the next video.